Once again, guys, you have Chris with T3 Media, still trying to get over this stomach virus. Um, I was getting more and more intimate with the commode and Netflix. So while I was doing my Netflixing, binging, I was binging more of the BBC. I'm trying to get a little bit more cultured and learn a bit more about the TV shows and the programming from over the pond. And after watching The Crown, I guess I got a little bit of the that bug or that virus to take on some of that. And oh, come on, kids, background noise. I love my children. I love my children. But after watching The Crown, I got a little bit more into it. So I was like, you know what? Let's see what else is on the BBC. I love The Crown, by the way. I didn't give a review on it or anything like that, but it's a good show. I liked it. It was very slow paced, but the pacing, the pacing was perfect for what it is. It was well, I won't call it a slow pace. It was it was intelligently paced. The pacing was perfect for what it needed to be, and the queen wasn't bad to look at. Um, so that after watching The Crown, then I went to my next show to watch. I was like, let's watch some of this BBC stuff. So I started watching Paranoid, as I recognized the actress from the that was on the thumbnail, Indira Varma from Game of Thrones, if I'm saying her name right. Um, she plays a detective, and she was, oh my god. I mean, I swear I don't know why I didn't quit the BBC after this, because after watching this that show, I felt like, oh my god, it's like a letdown. This is the most. The story started off so perfectly, but her character, and she's a better actress than this. She was too good for this role. She was like somebody's stereotype of a woman. Some guy wrote this that was like, who clearly doesn't know how to write women, because her character was purposely whiny, purposely like, oh, I want to be your mom so bad, and such a bad cop in a lot of ways. It did not flow right. She didn't even need to be the antagonist. It was just, you take her character, the way the character was written out of this, it would have been a great show. The paranoia part of it, like the who done it kind of a thing, was very intriguing in the very very beginning. The closer and closer you got to figuring out what was really going on, it was so underwhelming. It was pathetic almost. The way I felt about her character is how I felt about the reveal at the very end once it was revealed. So I mean, this one, I mean, you can skip it. It's not really all that great. Um, then I tried to give another one a chance. I started to watch Dr. Foster, and I was surprised that this one came out years ago. Dr. Foster is a story about a doctor who assumes her husband's having an affair, and goes who goes kind of crazy trying to prove it. The things that she does, she compromises her integrity. She starts lying. She starts going down this dark path to get this is like an itch that you have, and she's just going down this dark path trying to prove that her husband's the dark one. And that's the most ironic thing in the world. I've always noticed that about, like, well, maybe the relationships maybe that I've been in, that women who will try to play that holier than thou crap, and they know you did something wrong or whatnot, they're okay with saying or doing something 10 times worse to try to either make you feel bad or prove you wrong or something like that, and they'll just give themselves a pass on the evil thing that they just did or said to get you. That's what this whole thing felt like, and it was a great little episode, even series. So I was surprised at how old it was, and they are working on a season two. It's been a couple of years, so I don't know how things work in England, but we need to get these series, come on, going. That was a good show. Or we need an American version, because I can't have 3 years for a season, because y'all don't make enough in a season to fill those gaps. So Dr. Foster, you would love this one. Binge it. It's worth it. Tied for I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Tied probably for a 4 out of 5 will be Marcella, another cop story. And after watching Paranoid, I didn't know if I was going to be able to watch it, but this was very good. This was honest. I knew the actress from that Pie TV show where the guy who could bring people back to life for a little while they try to solve the mystery. Anyway, I knew she was in that show. I didn't know she was British, but there's like a murder mystery going on, and you're trying to figure out who this serial killer is, and the road to get there is tough because the lead detective, the cop, she's going through a lot of personal stuff in her life. Her biracial, she's in a interracial relationship. Her husband's black, and he also, just like you merge Dr. Foster and Paranoia together, and it made Marcella, which was a better, more superior show than both of those combined, because you almost kind of take the plots of both of those TV shows, merge it together, and you get Marcella. But another twist of it is that instead of her purposely compromising her integrity and doing some evil stuff, she has something wrong with her head where she goes into these blackouts where she could be committing these crimes herself. There was a part of the show that I thought she was the killer. So, and who knows? But that was very interesting. Her husband, who admitted to having an affair and breaking up the marriage and whatnot, them struggling trying to keep that together. You got a powerful corporation, just like that was in Paranoid, who were doing these corrupt things, and are they involved with these killings and things like that? The whole flow of it was great, but there was some kind of a theme that I was learning in England, and it was something weird about these three shows, like especially how the way regular folks talk to cops. And there's something I've noticed that can you just straight up punch a cop or hit a cop or assault a cop in England and nothing happened to you? Because let me tell you something, when you do something like that in America, it doesn't matter if you're a victim, it doesn't matter if you're innocent, it doesn't matter if you're just the accused. You hit a cop, that's it, you're going down. I mean, first physically hard, they're going to take you down, and then judicially. You don't hit a cop. I mean, I don't know what I need to move to England if I can get away with just straight assaulting a cop like that when they do something purposely against me. That's bad. But see, over here they can do that, kind of get away with it because they all watch each other's backs. But it seems like in England you can just hit a cop. So I think F the police kind of means something different in England. So because it seems like these cops weren't sticking up for each other or themselves that much. You can just straight punch a cop in the face and walk away. Like what? So if anything, if you want to learn about what the hell is going on in England with the cops and stuff, and kind of take your frustrations out on that, go ahead and watch these three shows. It was kind of funny how that theme was going on. So I want to know what's going on with the police where the police can't just straight whoop ass the way they do here in America, because that's why you look at a cop wrong in America and you're gonna get your ass kicked. But overall, between the three. Man, I hate being sick. I need to be in my studio doing this. I would have to say that Marcella was the best one to watch. Most binge-worthy. Dr. Foster comes in second. And Paranoid, don't even waste your time. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button. I got to go back to doing daddy thing. Just, you can hear it. I don't know if you can or not, but time to go play. Till next time, guys. Peace.